I've got to cry, really, I do. I've got to cry. Good morning. I'm just leaving camping Dolomite in the Dolomites and I'm making my way over to Bolzano. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any filming today. It was a total washout yesterday. I think the battery on my key fob has also died because I couldn't start the bike. If it's one thing after another. I think the battery in the key fob's dead because I struggled to start the bike this morning and I managed to use the key fob on the spare key. So what I need to do now is along the route somewhere find a jeweller's or a watchsmith or somebody with small Allen keys and sells batteries that I can swap the battery out. Anyway, hopefully it won't rain today or I'll miss them. He wasn't going to stop for anybody, was he? At least it's not raining, that's the main thing. I've had enough of rain now the last 3 days. It rained at the campsite, it rained all night. It didn't stop raining until about 6:30 this morning. And thankfully, after I had breakfast, managed to dry the tent off a little bit before packing it away. But yeah, making my way to Bormio. I supposedly booked a hotel, so we'll see when we get there anyway. Still overtaking and filtering through traffic. Some drivers are courteous, others not so. Still can't work out what the problem is either. Is it just volume of traffic or is it roadworks? Well, I've lost total track of direction now, so I'm going to have to find a stop to see if I can work out where I need to be. I've got to cry, really, I do. I've got to cry. So the issue with the key fob, it must have pressed itself off whilst it was in my pocket at some point. So it didn't dawn on me to check that. What can I say? Just what can I say? Anyway, I'm at a service station heading towards Stelvio now, and I'll probably turn you back on when we get closer to Stelvio. Idiot. Certainly wasn't expecting this. All roadworks, off-road. We'll see how it goes. Getting up into the clouds now. Passo Giovio 2094. I'm on a schedule, so I'm going to keep going. Reminds me of Blackna Bar in the mist, although I wouldn't like to see what's down that side. Looks like a sheer drop. I wonder if Stelvio's going to be like this. It is a sheer drop. Okay, I'm going to concentrate on the road. Starting to clear up a little bit, that you can see how much of a big drop it is down there. Where does the road go? Oh, okay, I thought the road went that way, but nope, goes this way. Back into the murk. Bit suspect with the freshly laid tarmac. It's smooth as a billiard table, but I don't know if it's releasing the oils yet. I did see a sign to say it's been swept. But given the state of some of the roads, I'm glad they have done this. Cracked potholes. This is the next section to be tarmacked. Looks like we're coming off the mountain now. That was an exciting bit of a ride. It's a complete section of probably a kilometre, maybe two, which was just dirt, mud that scraped the road off, ready for a new lane of tarmac. And yeah, it looks like it was quite an interesting off-road experience with road tyres. Some of it was very slippy, but the bike held up. So Stelvio, looks like it's going to be cloudy up there. It's been a long day on the bike. I don't think I've stopped. I stopped to stretch my legs and that was it. I just wanted to get here because I took a wrong turn in. It was annoying. And now get up to Stelvio, down the other side and to the hotel. And if there's no room in that hotel, I'll just find another one. First switchback. Nasty one as well. Snuck up on me. That's a big mountain. Ooh, I think I can breathe now. It's yeah, challenging, shall we say. I think the hardest thing is the cyclists. You get to a hairpin and the cyclist is just there, and you go around him and there's a car coming down. So yeah, it's quite a challenge. Sat-nav was telling me to turn left, but you can't turn right. Oh dear, oh dear. Car's stopping as well, that's the difficult one. Keep going, keep going. Bike's definitely overheating going up here. Fan's just kicking in continuously. Put my visor back down again. Sun's directly in my eyes. somewhere in the darkness. We'll have to see what that photo guy was. I've got it recorded on my GoPro. I might even order that. See the panic on my eyes. Clutch will be burnt out by the time I get up here. I'm above the clouds now. Yay! Let's see if we can find somewhere to park. I was going to go in that. Okay, photo stop time. That bike can cool off. That was Stelvio, or half of Stelvio done, I suppose. Now on my way down to the hotel, which is only 30 minutes away, which is good because I am absolutely knackered. I didn't want to stop in the crowds, it's just too much. I say, it is a challenge, is Stelvio, but I think the hardest thing, or the most difficult thing, is actually doing the hairpins when there's a cyclist in the way. Cars kind of give you an idea that traffic's coming down, because yep, you get on your side of the road, and so if they stop on the bend, you know there's a car coming down. But I think the cyclists, they're going so slow that I'm actually matching their pace and keeping balance on the bike. Thank you, Stelvio. A nice leisurely ride down now, down to Bormio and the hotel, where I need a coffee. Anyway, I hope you like that. That was definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe. You're going to stop, aren't you? Nope. Okay. I must say one thing though, at least it wasn't wet. Oh, there is a race going on of some sort, isn't there? Definitely wasn't wet, so I think going down these hairpins, if it was wet, would have added some extra adrenaline. said the word awesome today? Don't know if I have. No, it's traffic light system on that one, isn't it? Because it's so narrow. It's like the land that time forgot. Oh, on the green. Amazing. Oh, we've got some more switchbacks now. I'll leave you on. I just hope the GoPro's picking up all this. It's spectacular is the word I'm looking for. Straight on for Bormio. I've now entered Bormio. That's been a challenge coming off of Stelvio, I think. Okay, you're taking me on a shortcut, aren't you? It'd have been easier if I just stuck to the main road. I'd have been happy sticking to the main road.